Hi everyone, I'm Peter with Omaha's Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium from the Education Department. And just like you're all learning from home, I'm now at home making you some videos to go along with our daily animal and zookeeper experiences. And you just watched a video about rattlesnakes. Raise your hand if you are super scared of snakes. That's kind of a lot of you. And after watching that rattlesnake video, I could understand how you might be a little bit scared of snakes. But did you know that snakes can't eat people? Yeah. Snakes have to eat their food whole, and their mouths are nowhere near big enough to eat a person. But they do have a really cool adaptation for eating. Snakes' mouths are about the same size as the mouth of this Gila monster model. And from a mouth this big, they can eat a mouse or a lizard the same size as my fist. That's pretty impressive. And it's because they have a special adaptation. What I want everyone to do is try to open your mouth up and down as big as you can. Let's all do that. Well, that's pretty easy. Now I want you to open your mouth side to side. I don't know about you, but my mouth doesn't open that way. It only goes up and down. Snakes have an adaptation where their mouth goes both up and down and side to side. And that lets them eat really big food, almost as big around as they are. Let's see how much you already know about rattlesnakes. I'm going to put up some pictures right here of different habitats. And I want you to tell me which letter habitat you think you could find a rattlesnake in. Say it out loud. All right, if you said A, B, C, or D, you got it right. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, I know some of you are thinking, well, that's not fair. They're all right. But rattlesnakes, of course, are found in the desert. Did you know that you can also find rattlesnakes in the marsh, in the prairie, and in the woods? That's because there's not just one species of rattlesnake. There are several different species of rattlesnake in the world. Let's see what you know about rattlesnakes with our true or false questions about rattlesnakes. And the way you're going to answer, if you think it's true, 2 big thumbs up. If you think it's false, 2 big thumbs down. Here's your first question. True or false? Rattlesnakes kill thousands of people every year. That one is false. Yeah, rattlesnakes all around the United States kill 5 or fewer people each year. That's because we have great hospitals and most people are connected with a cell phone. They can call 911, get to the hospital, and if you get care, that rattlesnake bite is not going to kill you. In fact, you are much more likely to be killed from being struck by lightning than you are from being bit by a venomous snake. Here's another thing about that too. Did you know that 70%, that means almost all snake bites happen because somebody was trying to touch or trying to mess with that snake, that reptile? So you don't want to do that. Okay, next question. True or false? Rattlesnakes are poisonous. That's also false. But I just told you have to go to the hospital if you get bit by a rattlesnake. Well, that's because poisonous and venomous are different. Remember this Gila monster? Gila monsters have venom. Venom gets injected into you through your skin, just like when the doctor gives you a shot. But poison is something that has to be eaten, like this flea poison that I have here. The way this works is a flea gets it on their foot, and then they eat it, and it gets in their belly. So poisons are something you eat. Venom is something that gets injected. Okay, next question. True or false? Rattlesnakes are good for the earth. That's super true. Rattlesnakes are a really important part of the food chain. Without snakes and other predators, there wouldn't be anything to control the populations of mice and lizards and those other prey animals that get eaten by rattlesnakes. Last one, true or false? If you see a snake outside, you should kill it. False! Snakes, remember, they're great for the earth. You should not ever harm a wild animal. In fact, you should never even touch a wild animal because they're not going to hurt you if you see them, but if you go up and you try to touch them, they might hurt you. We have some activities that you can download online, and what we're going to do in just a second is test out one of these activities. Since I'm home practicing social isolation and social distancing, I'm going to recruit my daughter to help out with one of these activities. Hi, we're back, and I'm here with my daughter, Yelena, and she's going to help me with one of the do-it-at-home activities. Every time a snake sheds its skin, and it sheds its skin all in big pieces like this, every time it sheds, the rattle gets a little bit longer. And I have the skin from a rattlesnake that died a long time ago here. And I'm going to hold this up close so that we can count all of the rattles. Actually, I have a bigger one too.
Whoa, that's a big snake.
Isn't it? So let's hold up the rattle and then let's count and see if we can tell. Come on up here with me, Elena, close to the camera.
Okay, got it.
And let's count and see if we can tell how many times this rattlesnake shed its skin. Let's count them. Can you count them? How many times did it shed its skin?
13.
13 times at least. Listen to this. That's the sound that a rattlesnake makes to warn predators, because rattlesnakes, they don't want to use up their venom. They want to let animals know they're there so that they'll stay away. And one of our at-home activities is for you to find a picture of rattlesnake rattles and take that at home and count the rattles. But we can also make our own rattlesnake rattle using beans. Yelena, find somewhere to hide and be a rattlesnake, and you can warn me when I get too close that there's a rattlesnake somewhere that's a little bit too close, okay?
Yeah, got it. Don't look.
Got it? Okay, I won't look. I wonder where I could find the rattlesnake. I think I'm going to walk over here. There's a rattlesnake over there. I'm going to try to walk past one more time. I better steer really clear to get past this rattlesnake. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with more educational activities, more animal encounters. Be sure to share your journey using the hashtag #ThisIsHowWeZoo. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.